Hi guys, welcome to A Cumbrian Lad Outdoors and welcome to today's video. Now today is a big one for me, probably the biggest camp that I've ever done in my life. We have camped up in the village of Glenriddin and we are on our way up there. And up there is Hole in the Wall, where we're going to make our way over Striding Edge to Helvellyn. Once we've got there, we're going to have something to eat, and then we're going to go over Swirl Edge, possibly up to Cam, and then head down to Red Tarn to wildcamp the night, and then head home in the morning. So we've just come through the campsite. Like I say, we're on the way up to Hole in the Wall. So what I'll do is I'll spin the camera around and I'll just show you where we are, because you can just see the tail end of Ullswater still. So there you go, that's just the tail end of Ullswater there, and you can just make out the steamer just going up the lake there. Some beautiful hills all around us, and just over there somewhere, just over the tip of that hill, is Helvellyn, where I wild camped a couple of weeks back. Absolutely stunning views. So if you haven't seen that video, do scroll down a couple of videos. I do believe that one's well worth a watch. And then yeah, we'll just spin you around. Absolutely stunning day today here in Cumbria. Blazing hot. And yeah, up there somewhere is Hole in the Wall, where we'll probably grab another quick break before heading over Striding Edge. Right, we're just about halfway up to Hole in the Wall here, and you don't half bump into some dodgy fellas on the way up mountains. We've only gone and bumped into Chris from Height of Life and Dave from Mooster Outdoors. They've just been camping up at the Tarn last night. I'll be honest with you, we kind of had a feeling we'd bump into them coming down the way, but yeah, so it's looking really good from up here. So I'll bring you back when we get to Hole in the Wall. Right guys, we have stopped for a water break. It is a bit windy, so I have switched to my mic. Hopefully it's going to reduce the wind noise. I know I've been getting a few problems with wind noise, which isn't ideal, so hopefully you should be hearing us alright. So we are about 3/4 of the way to Hole in the Wall. So it's very hot, sweaty. So yeah, we've stopped for a drink of water and get a hydration pack, gel pack on board, just to make sure we've got plenty of energy. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll just spin you around and show you where we are. So yeah, there we go, we've got some cracking views over Ullswater, and you can see again Helvellyn, where I was camped a couple of weeks back. A really enjoyable camp up there. We can see most of Ullswater. Village of Glenriddin down there with the steamers, and then you can follow the path where we've come. You can see we've got some other guys coming up also. And we've got Steve from Delicate Sounds of Camping with us, as it's such a big one. Neither of us really fancied doing it on our own, did we, Steve? No. We just fancied a bit of company just to be on the safe side. And got that dog leg up there to go till we get to Hole in the Wall. Right guys, that's us up at the area where it says on the map where the Hole in the Wall is. We've got a full view of Striding Edge, Helvellyn, Swirl Edge, Cam, and down to the Tarn, which we can't quite just see yet. It's a big walk, this, by far and away the biggest walk that me and Steve's done, easy. So yeah, I'll just spin the camera around and show you where we are. So yeah, that's, you can see Ullswater just down in the distance there, getting further and further away. The path we've come up and over here. And that is where we're heading. So we're going to be heading up here, over Striding Edge, up to the top of Helvellyn, Swirl Edge, see how we're feeling. If we're feeling okay, Cam and down. If not, we can cut straight back down to the Tarn to camp the night. But yes, it's a big walk, this big walk, but very good. It's lovely to get out and, you know, test yourself. So yeah, I'll probably bring you back just at the very start of Striding Edge. Right guys, we are now at the fun part. I've had to put my gimbal away, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me alright, because I'm just hand holding the phone. But as you can see, that's the way we've come. We can still see Ullswater. We've got Catsey Cam in the distance there. We can now see Red Tarn, which is where we'll be camping the night, somewhere down there. And if I look, we've just got this ridge up here to go, all the way over Striding Edge up to the top, along, and then when we get to that point over there, we're going to have to make a decision whether we feel fit and strong enough to tackle Catsey Cam, or whether we're just going to drop down to the Tarn. So yeah, me and Steve are just stopping for a final rehydrate before we go across the big one, Striding Edge. We've got these little ISO energy packs. We've had about 3 of them so far, and they've been really good, haven't they? Kept us going. And when we get to the top, before we come back down, we're going to have a proper meal. So yeah, this is the big one. From now on, like I say, the camera's going to be handheld. So I hope you bear with me if it's a bit wobbly and a bit noisy, because I'm not going to plug my microphone in. But I'll bring you back in sections across the Striding Edge. So yeah, just at the very start, Striding Edge now. You can see we are on the path, just looking down at the Tarn. Apologies if it's windy, but there we are. Yeah, looking right over Striding Edge now, right up at the top of Helvellyn. Shouldn't be too much longer before we're tapping that trig. Wow, it really is a big one for me, this. I'm pushing myself as hard as I've ever pushed myself before for a camp and walking. It really is big, and I'm loving it. The views from up here, incredible, aren't they, Steve? Oh, stunning. Absolutely incredible. I can't recommend it enough. So yeah, right, we'll crack on, and I'll maybe bring you back about halfway across. So yeah, we have just come down off that top peak there. Clouds are coming in a wee bit. It wasn't supposed to. Still got the views over Ullswater and the Red Tarn, and we are about halfway across now, so fingers crossed it shouldn't be too much longer before we are tapping that trig. There we go guys, that's a look down the other side of the valley. It's the edge where we've just walked along. Still got Ullswater in the shot, looking down right on top of Red Tarn now. We've got a small descent, and then we start the final ascent right up to the summit of Helvellyn. So yeah, that last little bit there was a bit tricky, especially with a rucksack on your back. But yeah, spin you around. We are just on the final ascent now, so I dare say I'll bring you back at the top. Right guys, we're still handheld, so apologies for shaking us, and hope you can hear me alright, but yeah, we've done it. I am exhausted, I'm not joking you. That's where we've come. You see half of the town now. Oh, I'm just coming up. There's a little cairn here, and I think, is that the main trig point over there, Steve? Oh, well, we'll tap this little fella. Tap this little fella, and then we'll head over to the big one. That was tough, wasn't it, Steve? That was a killer. Absolute killer for us. Oh. Right, trig point IPA. Chris, you know what to do, son. But wowzers, would you look at that? See a little town over there? I don't know what that is. My brain's not thinking. You can see another lake in the background there. Oh, we still got to hit the main one up there, but it's by far the hardest one I've ever done. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm not in good shape. Certainly not compared to what I used to be. Used to be fit as a fiddle back in the day, but worth every second of it, this. And if I can do it, honestly, anybody can do it. Get yourselves out, honestly, because you'll feel great. Right, let's go and tap that big one. Here we go, guys. It's the big one. Tree point. And look at the views. I'll take you all the way around. Just looking over the Tarn there. Ullswater still in distance here. Have a wander over this other side. I don't know, that must be Derwent water up there. It's got to be. We can just see Harrop Tarn down here. I have done wild camps down there before. I think I did one after, it was just after Christmas. Just down that other side there, we can't quite see it, it's Thirlmere. I'll spin you round. I can see the sea for a start, but there's 1, 2, 3, at least 3 other lakes I can see. But wow, this is stunning. So yeah, we're still on the top of Helvellyn. Still can't quite believe I got up here. We are both very hungry, so I've got my water boiling, and we are going to have Adventure Foods minced beef hot pot. Because I'm about on my backside, absolutely starving. So yeah, we shall get some food down our necks, and then it'll be time to make our way down Swirrel Edge to our camp for the night at Red Tarn. Right guys, we've had something to eat on the top of Helvellyn, feel loads better. I was absolutely running on empty there, and we are, as you can see, just starting to go down Swirrel Edge. So hopefully about 45 minutes an hour we should be at the bottom, looking to set up our pitch for the night. It's a bit early yet, but we'll get the chair set up, and I'm dying for a beer. I've got a beer or two in my bag. Wow, what a slog this has been, but so rewarding, it really is. So yeah, we're away down Swirrel Edge. So yeah, we are most of the way down Swirrel Edge now, and we've got past the worst of it. I'll spin you around, looking back up on the summit of Helvellyn and Striding Edge, where we came from, down onto the Red Tarn, and you can see the path that we've got to follow along and then drop back down to the Tarn. And I'll tell you something, I can't wait to get my chair set up and crack that first beer, because boy have I earned it. It's still hard to believe we walked all the way up there and all the way down, and now we are camping by Red Tarn. So I'll just run you through the setup. Once again, I'm in the OEX Fox 2, but I'm in my summer setup. So I am on the Trekology UL80 in my OEX Roam 100 synthetic sleeping bag with my Trekology pillow there. Spare changer under, you've got the drone over there. I've got my down jacket. I've got me little light just for night time. I did have one meal up top, so we've got where are we at? Got expedition breakfast for morning. I've got mousse or chocolate for pudding tonight. I've got where are we at? Goulash, and should I need it, I've also got a chocolate pudding. I drank me 2 litres of water on the way up, so I've used me MSR Trail Shot water filter just to filter 2 litres of water out the Tarn. Really easy. I know there's people love them or hate them online, but it really works for me. It's a cracking little water filter. So we've got for drinkies tonight, we've got Brewdog Punk IPA, we've got Crystal Cove California IPA from the Siren Craft Brewery, the now compulsory Brewdog Triple Hazy, and the Brewdog Layer Cake Stout, marshmallow and chocolate stout. It sounds so wrong, but it tastes so right. So yeah, Steve's set up in his Fox 1 version 2, and he's just getting his coffee on. Desperate for a coffee, ain't you, Steve?
Yeah.
How good is this, mate?
Even better now I'm having a coffee.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. We've still got walkers just starting off of a striding edge, but I'm proper chuffed today. That's a big achievement for me. Yeah, we did it. I actually got a bit emotional up top, you know. Yeah, man. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether I was going to do this today with my Achilles being bad and my back. But we soldiered on, mate, didn't we? We got it done. So yeah, time for a bit of chill out time now. And I think I'm going to start on the triple hazy. Why not? So yeah, I'm going to go and have me a beer, and I'll see you shortly. Oh yes, would you look at this? We walked right up there. Still can't believe it, man. What an epic day. Epic day. So yeah, I'm on my last beer, which is the Brewdog Layer Cake, which is marshmallow and chocolate stout. And like I say, it sounds wrong, but it tastes alright. So if you're into your stout, get on the Brewdog Layer Cake, because but look at this. Camped up for the night. Steve's over there doing his thing. There's my little Fox 2. What a cracking tent that is. Yeah, Fox 2 set up. I am going to sleep well tonight. I am absolutely knackered. Absolutely knackered, but what a day. We've got Steve giving it the wide arms. Go on, son. What a day, mate. What a day.
What a day. It's been great, hasn't it?
It's been unreal. What a day. So yeah, I'm going to finish my Brewdog Layer Cake. And to be fair, I'm probably going to get my head down because I am jiggered. Absolutely jiggered. So I might bring you back before morning, but if not, we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning everyone. As predicted, I slept like a bairn, absolutely flat out. It's now about 5 to 4 in the morning. I've been up for a pee, and the sunrise over Ullswater is looking rather nice and red, but it's still very cloudy. It's too cloudy last night to get a time lapse of the sunset. So yeah, it's quite red over Glenriddin and just up over the ridge, up over Helvellyn. It's looking very misty. So yeah, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes just to wake myself up proper, and then I'll get up and get some breakfast and then get tore down, packed up and away home. Alright guys, so as you can see this morning the top of Helvellyn is looking rather foggy. I have seen 2 or 3 lights going up there, so there must be some fell runners on the way up, and we'll probably catch them coming back down. Let's just spin you around. You can see over in the background there, still pretty cloudy, but it's looking nice and red. We'll go for a walk and have a bit of a closer look. Steve's still giving it big Zeds. You waking up, Steve? So yeah, day's breaking and it's just about time to get torn down. That's the path that we're going to be taking back up over that ridge. So yeah, it's going to be about 2.5 hours back to the car, so we need to get torn down and on our way. So I'm going to go and start tearing down, wake Steve up, and we'll bring you back before we go. Right, so as you can see, me and Steve are just getting packed away. The mist is coming lower and we are getting some pretty strong winds. But if I spin you around, holy moly. Absolutely stunning. I hope you can hear us alright with this wind. But that is what we do it for. Right, we'll go and get packed away. Right guys, so we are just about packed up. We are suffering quite bad wind at the minute, so hope you can hear us alright. But that's my pack all ready to go. You can see I've got my rubbish bag on the side of it. That's where I was pitched last night. So yeah, I'll give you a good look around the place. So you can definitely see that that's where Steve was there. We've definitely left no trace. Helvellyn, ladies and gentlemen, boshed it. Absolutely took everything that I had, but we did it. Proper chuff with that. So thank you very much for joining me on this one, clicking on the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. So once again, stay safe, much love from a very tired Cumbrian lad.